Good news for people in Highland Heights. Their power is back on after it was knocked out during yesterday's storms. Take a look at some of the damage. Our first alert meteorologists say that this was a microburst that hit the area, causing strong winds to rip out power lines. New at 6 o'clock, our Aria Janelle gives us an update on road closures in the area.
Well, Brian, it took them less than 24 hours, actually 23 hours if we want to be technical about this, but this neighborhood is happy that they have their power back. They're also happy that this road behind me, Wilson Mills, is back open. They have 2 lanes westbound going smoothly right now and only 1 lane eastbound. That's because people still have a lot of work that they need to do on their houses in order to get that power hooked back up to their homes. If you wanted a physical reminder of how bad that storm was yesterday, take a look at this tree. I mean, half of it is completely just bent over. I spoke to one neighbor who told me this scene was like a Wizard of Oz movie that he saw yesterday.
I'm 73 years old and I've never seen anything like this in my life.
Dennis Bishop says Tuesday's storm started like any other until everything went gray.
Yeah, it was pretty windy and like rustling around, you know, and things were blowing around. Come out here and the garbage cans were all over the side street and everything else, you know, but then of course, we noticed everything was ripped off our house.
Along with that physical damage, Bishop and his neighbors were without power for almost 24 hours.
We've been trying to keep our freezer closed and our refrigerator closed, and hopefully it'll be okay by the time, you know, power comes on.
A decision a lot of people are having to make.
We're losing everything in that fridge.
According to First Energy, 8 large utility poles were damaged and 65 customers lost their power.
Basically, when the tree went down, it pulled the wires. The wire attached to the house ripped. You could see the mast. It's laying down behind the bushes. It pulled the entire electrical service right off the house. My concern is that tree is jeopardized now. It's a very unsafe tree, and I'm afraid the backside of that tree will fall.
A tree company is scheduled to come look at that damage and decide if it needs to be trimmed or come down altogether.
We're all alive and the houses are all here, so that's a blessing.
So we're still waiting to hear what they're planning to do with that tree, if it needs to come completely down or if they're going to just trim it and potentially have it grow back. But they tell me the inside of that tree is so hollow, they're pretty sure it's just going to have to come completely down. Again, we're here in Highland Heights. I'm Aria Janelle, 19 News.